Hello, here is your ace camera girl and my principal assistant on this channel, and we are scanning Mount Zhao, all of it, the whole length, looking for one particular tree. A few days ago I took some zoomed in crapshoot shots inspired by my two crapshoots that amazingly and wonderfully found the solar calendar lines on Mount Hiba, because I can't make anything out through the viewfinder sometimes when I'm zoomed all the way in. Everything's green and fuzzy. My eyes are so bad. So I took some random shots, and one of them has something interesting in it. But I forgot, or rather I never paid attention in the first place to where I was shooting. So here we are, we're looking for one tree, one distinctive landmark tree in the photo out of about 1 million trees. I think I found it. I think I found the place.
You did?
I think I found it. This is going to have to take some time to study and hopefully make a climb up to it or down to it, whatever it is that we think we might have found. Well, now on to today's video. I see how the Hibagon is getting in here. November 7th, I am back at the shrine again. I look like the most devout Shinto guy ever, going almost every morning before dawn. But I'm back again to watch the megalith on Mount Zhao, the big one, as it marks the start of the solar term Dito, beginning of winter, on the very ancient megalithic calendar. What I find with the megalith on this day is very surprising, but that will have to wait. That's a different video. I found fresh stuff at the shrine. Fresh Hibagon stuff. Japanese Bigfoot. Suspected Hibagon stuff. I didn't see him. I didn't catch him red-handed in the act, but I don't have another explanation. And I find some old stuff, clearly old stuff that I missed before, but some of this stuff is new, as in made since my last visit on the 4th, I believe. So in the last 2 or 3 days. I'll show you what I found, saving my favorite for last. On the perimeter, the western perimeter, facing Mount Zhao, another tree with a companion large limb leaned up beside it, against it. I found a few of these trees with companion limbs inside the horrible Joro spider grove. Now this one has another stick balanced up in the fork of the tree up here. Now, bear with me. Stick with me. The horizontal stick rests and is supported by a fork in the vertical limb. The stick fits in the limb, meaning they're parts of a piece. They were put here together at the same time by the same hands. Another tree, another stick that appears to be placed. Now this is right beside the last tree. The two trees are standing together here. Both trees have horizontal sticks. One is obviously placed, the last one, because it depends on the vertical limb. This one is independent. Could be deadfall, yes, but I don't think so because it's pointing in the same direction as the other horizontal stick, its neighbor. And that is very unlikely in nature. Same perimeter. Above the trees, we've just looked at the foot of a slope. This is where the hill really begins to go up steeply. The earth at the foot of the slope is disturbed. It looks like a foot has turned here, pivoted here. See the whirl. It's inconclusive, but it's interesting to me. It's not wild pig digging. If this were made by a human man, well, he has bigger feet than mine, and such men are rare here in Japan. I'm big in Japan. I follow the slope up a little ways. Now, I'm on top of a concrete embankment that is shoring up this hillside, keeping it from eroding. I find this tree, this poor tree. Looks like someone went ape on this tree. And a little higher up, a roadblock. Not your classic field guide log roadblock. It's made of bamboo. Someone has carried bamboo up this narrow, steep edge of a precipice, perhaps conquering, as I am, his fear of heights, pushing through the vegetation. For what? To build a bamboo barricade. Well, fear of heights plus bamboo roadblock is too much for me. You might push on higher. You probably would, but I do not. Now, the bamboo roadblock is old, clearly. It's been there a while. The twisting impression in the earth is fairly new. It's got to be pretty recent. The other stuff, I don't know. But this last one, I do know, was made in the previous day or two, and certainly within this week. I have proof of that. When I came on the 2nd, I took video of this area. The artifact was not here then. I came on the 2nd, the 4th, and again today, the 7th. I passed right by this tree every time. If the artifact was here on the 4th, I don't think I'd have missed it. I don't think I could have missed it. But it was not here on the 2nd, because it's not in this video. There. This limb came from here. It was growing this way. Now, it's a healthy limb. There were no strong winds here this week, but even so, say it broke from wind or rot. Fine. How does the tip of it get over here? And how does it get tied up in here? I don't even know how it's tied up in there. It's too high for me to see. Now, this is a large, long, heavy limb. It's longer than 6 feet, and it's about as thick, at its thickest, as a woman's wrist. This, to me, with everything else, on top of everything else in this area, is just extraordinary. Now, I can't put a trail cam on shrine property. I'm tempted to, but I don't think I can do that. But I'm going to leave some items here. I'm going to make some structures of my own and see what happens. And I'm going to go make the first one right now.